BrewTube, DJ here, and
Johnny. I hope this is like gonna be a good one.
Dude, we've had 2 strikeouts in a row tonight, and you know, we post these reviews one by one, but we drink more than one in a night. And the last 2 we poured down the drain.
I don't think we've ever done that. Drink one more in a night.
Of course not. So what do we have, guys? We've got DogFish Head, 75-minute IPA, and this is the 2012 version. Why? We both had it fresh. We enjoyed it fresh, and all the reviews that I've seen are like of the fresh bottle. Nobody has aged it, and it says right on the side of the bottle, age as well. So I figured, hell, I got an extra one. Why not see what it's like?
Just kind of like that 120 IPA, age as well.
Oh, that aged real well. I could tell Johnny enjoyed that one when he went off to the astral plane.
Yeah, just wait. We got it for a year. We got another one.
Exactly. So this has got a full year on it. I know because I bought it around this time last year, and it says vintage bottled in 2012 on the back. So 75 IBUs and 7.5% ABV. I'm guessing at the 75 IBUs because this is a combo of 60-minute, 90-minute IPA and maple syrup to equal 75-minute.
Where's the waffles?
I don't know.
Got maple syrup.
Maybe tomorrow morning. So
and it is bottle conditioned.
Yes.
Dry hopped with whole leaf Cascade hops. Started as a cask beer, Johnny Cask.
Wow.
But they got sued, so now it's Groucho Cask.
Yes.
And continually hop for 75 minutes, like you said. So I will go over our buddies at Rate Beer who gave it 1 less point than 100. And if our dogs start to bark again, come here.
The dogs are back, guys.
Yeah, dogs are back, and you know, his dog has the tumor removed from the ass. My dog is fine, so he's all a little bit spunky tonight. So I think there's going to be some loving going on. Actually, he got his balls kind of removed, so poor dog.
Yeah. So
12 years old. And
there's the artwork on there. Hey, it lasted 12 years. Most dogs don't last that long.
Tell you.
So there was a really big hiss. You probably heard off the top of that. Look at that, man.
Again.
For a year-old beer, look at that mess.
Hear that hiss? That you should have seen the smoke come off of that. That's that's like a day old.
It's starting. Okay, so we've got 3 fingers ahead on this one. Super tight bubbles, off-white. It's hazy, I guess, from the dry hopping.
Bubbly.
Lots of bubbles coming up from the bottom. Kind of a nice dark amber color. Take a look at that. Really nice looking beer. Get a nose on this bad boy. Pineapple, a little bit of grapefruit.
Yeah, tropical fruit.
A lot of tropical fruits, more than I remember from in the past. Strange, because usually the hops degrade and you get less of that. A little bit piney, a little resinous, and malty. Really nice smelling beer. Get a taste on it. Wow. More maple than before. Wow.
Really?
More than I remember. The time is actually, I think, in the bottle conditioning they put in here, they must put a boatload of yeast in it because it's actually, I think, more carbonated than it was fresh.
Mm-hmm.
But time would do that.
Definitely, especially maple syrup too.
Mm-hmm.
Putting that in.
The maple syrup I'm getting is in the aftertaste, and it's sort of like caramelly maple syrup now.
Yeah, I'm tasting a little bit of the maple, but the caramel is coming through. I agree with that.
That kind of, it's pretty bitter actually, even though it's, you know, it's got a whole year on it.
Yeah.
A real piney bitterness now and resinous. There's not as much tropical fruit in the taste as there is in the nose. But
not only with a deep swallow do you get that bitterness though. I mean, you know, after like what was it? What did I say? Clown Shoes, the DIPA.
Yeah.
You know, or that bitterness hung around. Just didn't want to leave your mouth no matter what you did to it. This one doesn't have that.
it's not a super aggressive bitterness, and the time is probably, you know, toned those alpha acids down. And the coolest thing I think is that the beer's finished with that maple taste. It's like, it really is now, like you can almost taste the 3 different components more, like the 60, the 90, and the maple all in it. Because like in the front, it's not too bitter. In the middle, to me, is where I get the most bitterness. And then the back end, here comes the malt and the maple.
Yeah. Sorry. It doesn't overwhelm me. I mean, it's you know, it's a, what did we say, a year? But for me, I think this is probably better, fresher.
Yeah.
You know, it's an IPA, but you know, it's a different beer. I don't know if I would age it again myself. I just don't. I'm not getting too wound up about this one.
I think it was better fresh too, because it had more of that like pineapple and tropical fruit thing going on. But it's not bad. The only thing that I really don't like about it is that they must have put a lot of yeast in this, because it's way carbonated now. Yeah. Fresh. Now it's a silky smooth carbonation. I mean, you haven't been hearing us burp or anything, but it's almost, it's like saison-like carbonation in this, which both of those types of beers are bottle conditioned. But I think it's pretty decent. What are the other guys giving this? But it's hard to tell, because
I mean, fresh. You got Rate Beer giving it, like I said, 99, 1 point away from their usual high, and Beer Advocate giving it 93. Probably that's where we were when it was fresh. For me, to tell you the truth, I'd give this a C+, just because. I mean, I guess they're saying ages well. I'm not saying it ages well for me.
Yeah, I don't think it ages well as they say. I'm gonna go with a B myself on this one. I think it's a good beer still. It's not bad. It's the first one that we've had this tonight that's actually tasted like
a little better than this. Is definitely better than the other two.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like panther piss like the other two that we had. But you know what? They're saying you can age it on the side. I wouldn't age this one.
No.
I mean, we've done this for you, so you don't have to.
The 120, it will be interesting, because that was at least 6 months on that.
More than that.
6 to 9. Yeah, 9 months. And so
that one aged really well, but that's a way bigger beer than this. That's triple the alcohol nearly of this beer. But
really?
Anyways, I'm giving it what did I give it, a B?
B.
A B.
I gave it a C+.
So if you want to age it, give it a try. Maybe your bottle will age a little better. It's not bad.
Maybe you'll
but
like it.
It was better fresh. This was like an A- beer for me when it was fresh.
And I'm disappointed, because I really like Groucho Marx and the Marx Brothers. Come on, Groucho.
And yeah, there you go. So until the next time, guys, thanks a million for watching. Think globally, drink locally, support the craft beer movement. And until the next time, that's a big
peace out.
Peace out.